Κάθομαι εδώ και κοιτάω την εισαγωγή και τώρα παρατήρησα ότι κρατάει το hilt και με τα δυο της χέρια. Νιώθω ότι δεν θα μπορούσε να τραβήξει το σπαθί αν το κρατούσε έτσι, αλλά εντάξει. It's a game. Καλημέρα παιδιά, καλώς ήρθατε. Επιστροφή στο Mahakam. Παίξαμε λίγο χθες το πρωί, προχωρήσαμε ελαφρώς, βγάλαμε μερικά puzzles, δόξα τω Θεώ. Και είχαμε μείνει εδώ, θυμάμαι καλά. 3 ώρες να ανοίξει το map. Έχει κι άλλο puzzle, όχι που θα το γλιτώναμε. Επίσης ακόμα θυμάμαι ότι εδώ πάνω έχει ένα treasure chest και θα πάμε να το τσιμπήσουμε ευθύς αμέσως. Στο μεταξύ, εδώ ήμουν, έτσι. Α, ναι, ήταν η Νάνη που λιθοβολούσαν τον κακομοίρη γιατί άφησε τους εργάτες να σκοτωθούν στο ρηχείο. Κατά κάποιο τρόπο συμφωνούσαν με τους κακομοίριδες χωρικούς.
The Lyrians ascended the highest section of the Mahakam range. Snow crunched under their boots, cold air stung their lungs, and the wind snapped at their cloaks. Meve wiped sweat from her brow and turned to Reynard.
There! By the rocks! We shall...
The rest of her words were drowned out by a powerful blast. The entire mountain rumbled with a low, vibrating roar. The sound grew louder, echoing off the rocks, splitting their ears. The Lyrians looked around, disoriented. Few heard Gabor's warning.
Dinna just stand there! Get behind a rock! Quick! Hurry!
Meve followed the dwarf's gaze and cried out in terror. The snow stuck to the mountainside had started to slide down the slope, sending up mists of icy dust. Before she could react, the white torrent knocked her to her knees, crushing her and smothering her into the ground. All she felt after that was all-encompassing cold and fear. Meve survived. The dwarves who ran to the Lyrians' rescue dug her out of the snow in time. Some of her soldiers were not so lucky. The queen looked at their bodies, blue, frozen. Next to them lay dead horses, demolished wagons. The losses were enormous. Meve wiped her cheek. Her tears burned her frozen skin.
Πρόσεξα σωστά ή μόλις χάσαμε resources από το avalanche? Oh no.
Gabor spoke a while with the leader of the Mahakam guard patrol that had come to their rescue. His face was dour.
What? What have you learned?
I'll tell you all in good time. First, you need a warm drink, good victuals.
No, Gabor. I need to find out what in blazes happened here.
Well, it was an avalanche.
Of course it was an avalanche. I'm no fool. But what caused it? What was that noise?
Signal horns. Ours.
Το φαντάστηκα.
So you brought this snow down on us. Dwarves!
Well, aye, but, unawares.
Όχι, για πες.
Explain, in brief.
See, we clean our mount regularly. The way men folk shovel snow off their roofs. Otherwise, the whole shebang would come tumbling down on our heads. When snow's gathered deep enough, we blast our horns to cause a controlled avalanche. Then we need to, sweep up a wee bit and the road's safe.
All well and good, but why did you decide to clean up right as I was passing through?
Θυμίζει αυτό που έλεγα προχθές. Ότι ξέρω εγώ, σηκώνεσαι το πρωί, βγαίνεις από το κρεβάτι, πλένεσαι, παίρνεις το πρωινό σου, βγαίνεις στον δρόμο έξω, ξέρω σε 8 η ώρα για να πας στη δουλειά. Και η τυχαία κυράτσα της γειτονιάς έχει βγάλει να καθαρίσει το χαλάκι στο μπαλκόνι και τυχαίνει να περπατάς ακριβώς από κάτω και δεν δίνει καμία σημασία, συνεχίζει να καθαρίζει το χαλάκι.
Wondering that myself. Schedule says next cleaning should have been a week from now. But someone asked the route to be cleared earlier.
Who?
Maeve, I'll tell you. But first, promise you'll...
Who?
Hey. Owain ep Glenvog, the Nilfgaardian emissary.
Dude, seriously? Κανείς δεν μου στείλε το memo, αφού το ήξερε γιατί δεν μου το είπε.
Think it were meant as revenge for attacking their caravan.
The bastard. Reynard! Reynard!
Wait! I understand you're a wee bit upset, you've every right. But you'll never prove Owain meant you harm. The sly weasel will make sure he didn't dirty his own paws.
I've no such scruples. I'll find him and kill him.
And then? How'd you tell that tale to Bruva? Maeve, you're justly taught, but for the love, just this once, let it go. Or you'll leave Mahakam with near a scrap to show for it.
Moments later, scouts reported Owain was camped to the north of the accident site. Maeve had to decide how much she was willing to risk to get her revenge on the Imperial emissary.
Ρε, μας πήδηξε εντελώς. Χάσαμε όλο το wood στο Avalanche. Oh no. Έλα ρε.
By the elder sideburns, I'd no notion anyone was in the Vale.
Ναι, sure.
Nilfgaardian said the road was clear. The Horsons.
Ναι, τώρα είναι αργά για δάκρυα ηλέκτρα.
What a mess. I'm so sorry. With all my heart. By the elder sideburns, I'd no notion anyone was in the Vale. What a mess. I'm so sorry. With all my heart.
Ω, Θεέ μου το μοράλ. Oh no. Θέλω να μπω σε fight έτσι όπως είμαι. Είναι σοφό. Αχ, ας είναι. Έχουμε δει και χειρότερα.
There, milady, whispered one of the scouts.
Left of the path.
Maeve squinted. The Nilfgaardians had taken shelter from the falling snow under a rocky outcropping. The smell of roasting meat wafted from their campfire, and echoes of laughter could be heard. The black-clad soldiers had reason to celebrate. They had just decimated Maeve's company without even drawing their weapons. Maeve's gaze caught something else. A metal container into which the Nilfgaardians tossed bones once they'd been gnawed clean. It looked strangely familiar. Only after a moment did the Queen understand it was an overturned Lyrian helmet dug out of the snowy grave of one of her men.
The Horsons.
Maeve hissed.
They'll pay for this.
Πάμε να τους σκοτώσουμε όλους.
Maeve! Asking you last time, keep a cool head,
Whispered Gabor.
You want vengeance? I get it. But think of the cost. If so much as a hair gets plucked from Owain's head, Bruver will never forgive you. And you can kiss any hope of aid goodbye.
Silence followed, finally to be broken by one of the scouts.
Milady, what's the order? Do we attack?
Δυστυχώς πρέπει να το παίξουμε λίγο στρατηγικά. Ας πάμε με αυτό που λέει ο Γκαμπόρ.
No.
Said the Queen after long deliberation.
But milady, they...
I know what they did. And that I shall never forget nor forgive.
Said Maeve, placing a hand on her scout's shoulder.
But breaking Dwarven law only plays into the Nilfgaardians' hand, causing us to lose allies and our chance for victory.
Maeve brushed the snow from her trousers and straightened her spine.
Avenge our comrades we shall. Not here, but in the fields of Lyria and Rivia.
The Lyrians resumed their march with heavy, beleaguered steps. Their path still piled high with the snow brought down by the Nilfgaardians.
Οκ, αν μπω εδώ, κάνω trigger το fight έτσι κι αλλιώς. Α, δεν μπορώ να μπω εδώ. No! Το loot! Πλάκα κάνεις! Τουλάχιστον δεν ρίξαμε παραπάνω το μοράλ, ήταν που ήταν πεσμένο. Ας είναι. Αργά και σταθερά θα ξαναμαζέψω τα ξυλαράκια μου και το χρυσάφι μου.
While passing the mining settlement of Kolstok, Neve heard the sounds of battle.
Hey-ho! Into the fray, lads!
Expecting she would see monsters swarming dwarves, the queen set off at a gallop to the rescue. Her braid blew about in the wind like a banner, showing her men in which direction to attack. The dwarves she saw, however, were not engaged in a battle against Shaelmars and Barbagazes. No, they were going at one another. Luckily, no weapons had yet been drawn, but given the dwarves have hands the size of bread loaves, this did not necessarily mean there would be no deaths.
Oi, lads!
Roared Gabor Zigrin.
What's this foolishness? Calm the hell down, damn it!
Gabor's intervention proved successful. The dwarves limited themselves to verbal jousting. Neve, who was no stranger to barrack room talk, nonetheless turned crimson at the dwarves' cursing. Piecing together the obscenities, Neve concluded they were debating an old quarrel about the height of a certain mountain, or rather of the twin peaks atop it. One of them lay in the territory of Clan Dahlberg, while the other in the Hoogs land. Each family felt their peak was the highest, all measurements indicating the contrary being total fabrications.
Queen?
Started Gabor, nervously chewing his moustache.
They're asking if you, as yin impartial and a fair-minded wench to boot, wouldn't wish to settle their Egypt squabble once and for all?
Neve knew well that this type of age-old quarrel could easily end in bloodshed, so she resolved to help. Representatives of the two clans gave her a strange mechanism she was to use to measure elevation. All that was left was for the queen to button her coat up to the neck and scale the twin peaks.
Τι σκατά.
Time to end this, please.
Σοβαρό debate. Συγγνώμη.
End this delicate feud once and for all. Time to end this delicate feud once and for all.
Ω Θεέ μου, τι τραβάω για την επιστήμη. Λοιπόν, εδώ έχει ένα θησαυρούλι. Να το τζιμπήσουμε. Yes. Και χλάτς. 1500, ναι, τι γίνεται με τα ξύλα μου. Χρειάζομαι ξύλα παιχνίδι. Θέλω κι άλλα ξύλα.
When she and her force had traveled half the way to the first, she heard a long roar that made snow shells detach and descend. Without waiting for her scouts to return with reports, Neve drew her sword.
Hey Chi, welcome. Fighting on a steep mountain slope is no easy task. The Lyrians struggle to find solid footing in the snow, propped up by their spears, their eyes squinting under ice-speckled brows, whereas the beasts they moved with ease, leaping from rock to rock, long talons scraping menacingly against the stone. How nice! Well, you know what they say, doors might be short and all, but they are somewhat gifted? I wouldn't know, I'm just saying. Oh my god, the morale is so low. This is gonna suck balls. Okay, what do we have? I don't need you for now. Let's get rid of you. We have card draw, we have an opener. I don't need you. Destroy 2 cards to the right, they were units. Okay, this is a nice synergy right here. They're known for their big hammers for sure, I know, right? I'm gonna get rid of this. Not you. More card draw. Okay, we're playing just 1 round, so this should be sufficient for now.
Eyes up, lads! They're flying straight for us!
Ow. First things first.
Should've listened to me, old lady.
Let's buff those babies. Is there something specific we need to do? No, okay.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Get fucked, wolves. Oh shit. Let's do you.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Let's bring this up.
Quite the clever little contraption they gave us. Work of a gnome, of course.
Oh, biting frost. Shit. Destroy 2 cards to the right if they were units boost self by their combined power. Let's do it.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Nice. Buff you up. Oh, the popper! Wait, what's this? Move a random ally to this row and boost all units on it by 4? Ow. Let's do some card draw.
Left, right, left, right.
Okay, this is not great.
Wait, you're serious?
Again and again.
Damage all units on an enemy row by 2. If the row is under biting frost, damage them by 4. Ah! Ah! Okay, this is nice.
I smell a leak.
Okay, before we... Oh, shit. Play a trinket from your graveyard. Do we even have a trinket in our graveyard? I don't remember.
Hey, don't toss that. It's perfectly usable.
Yeah, we didn't have one. Poop. Okay, how many moves do we have with you? We could do... Okay, this guy doesn't have an order. We could do a double card draw.
As ordered.
You here and you here. Oh wait, what does she do? Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield or in hand and add 2 copies of it in your deck. Okay.
As you wish, milady.
I want one of these. And you, sir.
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think we won either way. Yep.
Take those measurements and let's be gone from this place.
The Lyrians managed to repel the monsters and reach both peaks. Upon each, Meve ordered her men to take the measurements. While waiting, she admired the breathtaking view of the Mahakaman Massif. The dwarven contraption left no room for doubt. The peak within the Dahlberg clan territory was 2 feet higher than that within Hoog territory. Gabor was clearly displeased with the results.
Damn it all! I'd hoped you'd prove Brewer's clan was in the right. He'd have been content to see the Dahlbergs knocked down a peg or 2, and, possibly, he'd have been more inclined to help you.
Said the dwarf in frustration. Then, after a pause, he added,
Although, only you saw what the device showed, Queen. Perhaps you could, recalibrate the results a wee bit?
Seriously? No. Give the true measurements, come on.
To lie would be simple, true.
said Meve.
Yet to forget the matter would be so much harder. No, Gabor, I shall tell the truth.
The Queen's tone made it clear the discussion was over. Gabor let the matter lie, and Meve's force began its descent down the mountainside.
Screw you, Gabor. I've lost all my wood. I've lost all my gold. I need compensation. Also, are we done up here? Yeah. Oh god, I still want that thing. I didn't know I'd lose access if I just... Oh shit, here we go again.
The dwarves of both clans had been waiting with bated breath for the expedition's return and report. As soon as Meve announced the results, the Dahlbergs rolled barrels of beer out into the square and began to celebrate. Naturally, the Hoogs were disappointed, yet they accepted Meve's results as final. At last, they had come to trust her.
Dalberda, the dwarves we need, every Hoogs are dunderheed! Dalberda, the dwarves we need, every Hoogs are dunderheed!
Again!
Dalberda, the dwarves we need, every Hoogs are dunderheed!
Excuse me, sirs, Mr. Liftguardians, can I have the loot, please? I just take a moment. Just one moment. I just need those things for science, please. No? Okay.
Damn it! Fuck you! I hate this game. This is the worst game ever. Oh, we still have this baby. God, I hate puzzles. Some of them are so rewarding, but still, I suck at them so bad. Let's do it! Mindful of the intensifying snowstorm, Meve halted the march at a roadside inn by the name of Stonehearth. Hearthstone? Is that a reference to Hearthstone? Waiting for a turn in the weather, Meve bided her time by playing a round of Gwent with the innkeeper. It appeared the residents of Mahakam played by a set of rules different from the humans, from what the humans were accustomed to in the lowlands. Oh my god, really? Destroy the Stonehearth's resident hero Garth Rockstew. Units whose armor is reduced to 0 are destroyed, and every turn draw a card. Okay, it's a short battle. Okay, no leader abilities here. Oh my god, it is like Hearthstone. Is this allowed? Is this legal? What? Okay, we only have 1 mana to play. Push this unit by the amount of damage taken by the hero on your side of the battlefield. Let's play the birdie first. Wait, how do I... Here.
Scurvy sketches!
Wait, what do I need to do? Destroy the Stonehearth's resident hero. Oh! So, wait, I can attack with those? Either damage the enemy hero by Parrot Field Marshal's power or Force Parrot Field Marshal, and an enemy to damage each other once by their own power? Okay, I have 2 mana crystals now. I can damage the enemy hero by Great Sea Cabin Boy. Great Sea Cabin Boy? Or force Great Sea Cabin Boy and an enemy to damage each other once. What the fuck? Would prefer if his comrades called him a deckhand instead. Oh my god, I love those cards. I can play everything on this row apparently.
Gods are blowing fair winds today.
What the fuck is this? Either damage the enemy hero by roaches, the pirate's power, or force roaches the pirate and an enemy to damage each other once by their own power. Whenever a pirate is played, summon this unit from your deck. What the hell with this artwork? Down be the laws of man and the laws of physics. Yeah, sure. I remember seeing this a few years back. Oh god. So, I could, how does this work? Oh. Oh. According to legend, some druids managed to tame the mysterious lights and bend them to their will. Okay. 3 mana. Surely... Wait a sec. Is this the guy who... Everybody get in here? From Hearthstone? And I could play... one of these dudes. Or, no, one card at a time, I guess. I have no idea what I'm doing, but this is fun. Hey! Oh! Wait, if I play you, do I have anything for 4? I have you. Spawn 2 blast balls. Okay. But what if I...
Natural, of course.
Ow! Let's try this again. Do we have the same cards? I believe so. Kinda.
Reckon right!
Yeah, very large wisp. That's exactly what it is. It's a very large wisp.
Gods are blowing fair winds today.
Is this a Tauren? Gave both armies bovine flatulence? What the fuck does that mean? Either damage enemy hero by huh. Ow! Ow! Dude. Set a unit's armor to 1.
As you command.
How much damage? Damage the enemy hero by a random amount between 1 and 4. Okay. 5. What do you do? Seize a random enemy. Damn, these guys are value. If they survive. I have... I keep forgetting I can play only one card. No, my fireball! Yeah, if this unit takes damage and survives, spawn a base copy of it. Okay. Wanna play more of these? Okay, Miv is fucked. Wait, I can... How many? No! No! Ah, I keep misplaying this.
Follow me this way.
Hi. Either them. Well then. I'm gonna replay this, I fucked up hard.
Got a bad case of rower's back.
So the unit's armor to 1. Ow. Ow. Hey Tale. Welcome, welcome. Yep, this is straight up Hearthstone.
Augur me! Ackers!
This has to go. Shit. Hearthstone with different aesthetics. Λογικά θα με πάρει ο ύπνος ενώ σε βλέπω. Τόσο καλά, Θα σε βάλω κατευθείαν για ύπνο. And more stuff in between the card fights. Yeah, I mean, I could play more cards, but I can't. It limits me to 1 card per round, so... What can we do with 2? Well, just this guy.
Gods are blowing fair winds today.
Tala, you should get some rest then. Don't mind me. Oh god. Drognaros. Not Ragnaros, Ragnaros. Love.
I'm here to lend a helping hand.
My fireball. Not Hearthstone ASMR to help you sleep. I could do that, but I'm too tired. 4 mana. Wait, this is 4 mana. Why won't I? I can't. I can't. Oh, it's 5 mana. Why can't I play you? Mana cost 6. Okay. These are 6. These are 2. These are 2? Oh god, I thought it was 3. We done fucked up again. I should be more careful, read the card before that. Mana cost 3.
Some things cannot be forgiven.
Ow. Well, she's so dead again. She's so dead again.
Follow me this way.
Whoa. Oh Jesus. My god.
Yes, Dwan.
Did we get it? Is it possible? Yes! Damn, that was so much fun! Really? Card acquired Blizzard. I love this game. CD Projekt Red did it again. Wow. Wow.
Welcome to me inn. We've many folk today, but there's always room enough for more. Good to see you again. We've many folk today. Good to see you again.
Can I... Okay. We have so much gold, but not enough wood as always. So what does this new card do? Bleep. It's a trinket. It has to be, yeah. Spawn and play 2 random trinkets. It's not a bad card. I could just remove Golden Froth, try Blizzard instead. Any more banter around here? Nope, nobody wants to speak to us. Upgrades. Maybe, just maybe I have to exchange gold for wood this time. Yeah, it pains me. 10,000? Everything else seems to be okay. doable. Yeah, let's do that. Let's leave it at that for now. Are we done in this area? I hate it so much that we can't get this thing. I just hate it. Simply because I probably made the wrong decision, but hey. Speaking of bad decisions, seems to be like it's a one-way. Let's use some scouts. There was more here? I'm blind. Oh. Okay, let's head back. Morale is decent. But... Oh. I don't have access to this thing, apparently. Can I just grab it and go? I promise I won't bother anyone.
Please, let me have it.
My loot. Everything I fought. It's going down in flames. Okay, we got every golden chest found in the map. We've been here for 8 hours in this map? Wow.
For frostbite, you'd best avail yourself of some onion juice. Even better if you had a wee nip of vodka. Oh, snorters are frozen solid. Not just those in my beard. Why not those too?
Ew.
Once we're neath carbon, we'll find our way to the tavern. Set our arses down by the fire. Sit in mugs of mulled wine. Once we're neath carbon, we'll find our way to the tavern. Set our arses down.
As Meve neared Langbridge, she ordered her bugler to announce her arrival, then retired to her tent to freshen up. Gascon was already inside, awaiting her.
What?
I do not seem to recall summoning you.
In that case, I must tell you to fret not. Nothing wrong with your memory. I've come with no agenda. Spontaneously, call it, to chat.
Then I propose you leave. Just as spontaneously, call it. I must don fresh clothes. I'm to see the Elder soon, and I'd prefer to not smell of horse sweat.
Doubt it'd make much difference to him. And be assured, I know what I speak of. When last we met, I found myself standing downwind of him. A pungent experience.
Well, Hugh was saved the experience of his breath. So pungent I thought I might faint.
Well, to revive you, pinch you awake, I'm sure would be quite a pleasure.
Gascon, I beg your pardon. Ugh, I shall have nightmares now.
Not tonight. For I fear you might not sleep at all. You see, there's something you ought to know. And decidedly before you meet with Bruver. The sites we cleared of beasts, I ferreted a bit. Noted something peculiar. Any notion what it was?
None. The monumental dwarven architecture, perhaps?
Bones, my dear Meve. Dwarven bones. Now, guess what I found on them?
Wait, don't dare give me any hints. Bite marks.
Of course. After all, they'd been gnawed clean of all flesh by monsters, incidentally making it quite easy to spot other markings. Ones made by axes and swords. To be certain, I showed the bones to our medics, and they confirmed my conclusion.
Well, gee, he turned out to be a good lad after all. But yeah, he's a little creepy. He used to lead a group of bandits while we were still in Lyria, I think? Yeah. And now he's part of our troops, and he's actually a good guy. He helped a lot. And he's got nice cars as well. But yeah, I'm still a little concerned that he might eventually stab me in the back while I sleep or something. So yeah, I keep my eyes open.
Meaning what? That the entire clan, the Fuchses,
did not perish due to an invasion of beasts from the depths. The monsters merely ate the bodies and occupied empty homes. Now, I shared my discovery with Gabor, and guess what he did? He panicked. He started to squirm, babble nonsense. I wager my right arm, he's hiding something.
Blast. Overly eager to aid us from the start he was. I might have sent something. I shall have him summoned at once. And I thank you, Gascon. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh. I keep hitting on you. Damn, the only wife I had in game, well, she abandoned me. She was a racist, unfortunately. But she was extremely beautiful, gifted, but yeah, way too headstrong for me.
Minutes later, Gabor stood before the Queen. At first, he tried to mislead her with evasive answers, but as her pointed questions demolished one clumsy excuse after another, he had to give in.
Oi. As King Desmond said after a hefty squirt in his hose, we can't sweep this under the rug.
If you think I welcome jests in this moment, you err. My fingers itch to summon the hangman.
Right. So... 'tis true. I misled you. On our clan elder's orders, supposed to make sure you destroyed Burr's Rump and Davor's Abyss thoroughly enough to leave nae a trace.
What? Why? What did they wish to hide?
They was home to the Fuchses, our mortal enemies. They'd been a-boiling our heinies for ages, thumbing their noses, taking what they want when they want, and the Elder-in-Chief didn't gie a ploughing whit. So to stop them, our clan, we did the unpardonable. The Ziggurin elders saw their chance and they...
Gods. So you were responsible for the deaths of all those dwarves?
Oh, shit.
Me? I didn't raise a finger. Tried to stop them, in fact.
No witnesses survived, meaning you must have murdered the entire clan. How?
Queen, you sure you...
I am. And you should be sure to answer in full, omitting no detail.
A few years back, we got pummeled by a horrendous winter. Stone-breaking frosts, whiteout storms, avalanches. Made travelling a painful form of suicide. Hunger drove beasts out of their dens. Pass was covered in the filth. Got to where they paced right outside the walls. Fuchses fought a hard, bloody fight to keep the critters out of Davor's Abyss. Lost near every axe-wielding dwarf they had. Only survivors had to winter at Burr's Rump. Our elders felt such an opportunity wouldn't knock again. After killing the town's meagre guard, they set fire to it and barricaded the gates. They didn't stand a chance.
Bastards. How in the world did the truth go undiscovered?
Once it were over, our dwarves opened the gates. Before they'd lit their pipes, starving beasts came crawling out of the pass. The stank of dead flesh were strong. Zigrins who came back from that never were the same. If you'd only gandered their gaze when they had us all take a vow of silence. And then...
You invented that blarney about primeval monstrosities the Fuchses had awoken by mining too deep. A riveting tale, and one with a moral to boot.
Aye. But the elders worried Broover would suspect something all the same. That's why they wanted you to destroy all the evidence.
Repugnant. You claim not to have taken part, but neither did you do anything to stop the massacre.
What was I to do exactly? The elders had decided. Nae dwarf would listen to me.
You might have informed the Elder-in-Chief. The guilty would have been punished.
The guilty? You dinna ken Broover. He'd punish the whole clan. Women, children, nae exceptions. Maeve, Queen. I'm begging you. He canna ever learn of this. Aye, I want a hack flame too when I think what the Elder's done. But t'other way it'd bring but more pain and death.
Oh god, what do we do? What does the chat say? Because I would really wanna turn them in. Let the Elder know what's up. But on the other hand, what if this fucks everything up? Well, when it comes to the Alliance, I mean, I don't want to risk it. This is like a huge gamble right now. No, it's okay. I think I'll just give it some consideration first.
I need to consider what's right. Meanwhile, Gascon, make sure Gabor remains our guest.
Of course. I'll let you know if he so much as rolls his eyes towards an escape route.
The thing about this game is that there is no right or wrong. Both options you get can be unforgiving. In future events, that is. But I'm curious as to what I've done by choosing this side instead of the other. Oh god, this loot, I want it so bad. Oh god, and this is why we can't have nice things. Because I made a decision, I cannot take this thing. Right here. This little tiny crop. Alright, let's do this tiny upgrade. Because it bugs me. Wait, what? It's 2,500. Shit. 1, 2, 3. Is 4 okay?
No!
Oh well. I fucked up. RIP! You're approaching an important moment in your journey. If you choose to continue, you will not be able to resume English, please. Any unfinished activity in this area. Well, nothing more we can do about this tiny bit of loot. But that's alright, let's do it.
Broover stood by the bridge like a statue, arms crossed, eyes squinting. Maeve sighed inside. She stood little chance of having a pleasant chat.
Elder-in-Chief, sir.
No shouting and gracing here, lass. Ploughing humans. Always out to fix things, always end up cocking them up. You think you're due glory, do you? Monster Slayer Maeve? Patroness of dwarves? Blast it. What do you think?
Why didn't I exterminate those beasts myself, eh? Go on, tell me!
For you.
Uh-oh. Frame drop? Really? Streamlabs? Really? It's a fucking card game.
For I didn't want to. For something didn't fit, damn it. So I resolved to not destroy their nests and evidence till I learned the truth of who done it.
Postponed it all those years expressly. Though your subjects were dying.
I dinna need no lectures from the likes of you. Justice must be served. That's worth any price. And I was close. Had leads. And now it's all gone to hell. You flooded Devore's abyss. You brought Boros rump down on itself. And I'll never ken who killed the Fuchses. Understand? Never!
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna tell him.
I would not be so sure.
Sure a bloody what?
That you shall never learn the truth. For I learnt it just moments ago. 'Twas the Zigrins who killed the Fuchses.
The Sigrins? But... hold. Aye, it'd explain a lot, that. Ah, the snakes, worms, rogues! Why, I'll show 'em. All right. Got to admit you've more in that pretty heat of yours than I expected, but dinna you start thinking we'll be toasting a new friendship. You want our aid? You'll have to answer our questions. My questions. Lots of them. And they're all hard, so dinna you go smiling at me yet.
Why, I wouldn't dare.
Better not. Right. Time we moved on.
Brewver set off at a brisk pace, paying Meve nor anyone else heed. The Elder's bodyguards rushed after him, then came the Lyrian force, and at its end trudged Gabor Zigrin, hands and feet in shackles.
Sorry, dude. You had it coming. See ya. Let's just hope this was worth it. Hello, boys. On Longbridge, it is strictly forbidden to stomp, jump, lean over the edge, stop for a rest, carve runes in the handrails. Hoo-hoo-ha! Always. Hoo-hoo-ha!
Wanted to hunt monsters, eh? Oh, Elder's furious. Spits flying 10 feet. Let humans neath carbon. Didn't ken if that's wise. Oh, Elder's furious. Spits flying 10 feet.
He'll be alright.
Dwarves demonstrate innovative thinking in many domains. Metallurgy, engineering, architecture. Yet there is one in which they could not be bothered. Naming. For this reason, the bridge that linked the Mahakam Pass with Mount Carbon was simply named Langbridge. Meve learned it was a thoroughly fitting name. Having stopped for a breath halfway across the road suspended over a deep chasm, the Queen could see neither end of the bridge, both concealed by thick clouds.
Amazing,
whispered the Queen.
I feel as though we traversed the very sky.
The Queen and her retinue were nearing Mount Carbon when Meve heard a cry. It was Xavier.
Hold! Hold!
Meve drew in her reins abruptly. Her mare neighed and reared, lifting the Queen above her formation of men. From that height, she saw the last pier of the bridge crumbling. The dwarves at the head of the procession were unable to stop in time and plummeted, screaming into the abyss.
What's the meaning of this, gods damn it?
Brewver roared.
Fetch the engineers! Now!
The Queen was striving to calm her spooked mount when she sensed something swish past her ear.
Oh,
A
Scoia'tael.
Scoia'tael band had appeared at the rear of the column. Before anyone could react, elven archers had felled the rear guard. The soldiers lay on the bridge's stone surface with arrows in their backs. Meve was trapped. In one direction lay the chasm, in the other, a fierce foe. She had no choice but to stand and fight.
The Lyrians watched in disbelief as Koyatel warriors slit the throats of Mahakam guards. How could this be? Non-humans against non-humans? To what end? Could it be the elder races do not uniformly support the squirrel's cause? No doubt, these questions and more plagued the men's thoughts. Yet, this was not the time to entertain them. This was a time to fight. Okay, story battle. I love those. Let's do it. Oh, wow, we have new cards. What? Oh, I want to try these. Damn. Sweet. Let's hold on to the blizzard. I want to try it. I suspect it's a Twitch issue more than anything. If we have frame drop, because I don't know. I mean, stream seems okay on my end. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you go. We have card draw. Let's get rid of that.
At last, Renna, you are mine.
Ooh, who are you?
Your Grace, but we can try and fight our way through.
Whenever a unit is moved to the same row as Cliff, destroy it. Oh, interesting.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Got business for me?
Wait, did we disconnect? What's going on? Hello? Stream, are you okay? Oh god, what's going on? I think it's Twitch, not me. Yeah, I keep getting frame drops non-stop. I don't know if it's lagging or not. It looks fine. I'm just checking the preview right now. It looks okay. You can hear me and see stuff. Ooh. It's like the popper.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah.
So if I bring those three up, do they get instantly destroyed? Bye! Damn, that's cool.
Nay, Dwan vacamest.
What does this do? 2 Mahakam protectors and move. Wait, spawn 2 Mahakam protectors and move an enemy from the melee to the ranged row. Ooh. Okay, this one has potential. Let's do the trinkets thing. Ugh, not good. What's this? Damage all units by 1. Sorry. I wasn't great. Okay. Blizzard has to go. Hey, Sir Jason, hello. Oh, ow. My face.
Special prize. Just for you, love.
Every 2 turns, on turn start, summon a random elf from your deck. Okay, okay.
Think you ballbags can do whatever the devils you please? This is Mahakam!
This is Sparta. See ya. Don't wanna be ya. Sir Jason, Dragon Age μετά τις 6 το πρωί. Ακόμα κοιμάμαι όρθια, δεν έχω πιει καφέ.
Again and again and again.
I'm not so sure if I'll be able to stream though, because from what I heard, it's been having problems since 1 AM. Other streamers were saying that. Maybe it's my shitty computer, but I don't know. Can I please draw a card?
Sword and arm be one.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, good damn you. Okay. Get fucked.
Brian!
Okay, let's bring you up. And let's summon...
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Do you have enough space for these guys?
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Not 3, just 2 of them. Okay. You boys get fucked. I'll keep this guy for the next round, I guess. Go on, play some more cards. I'm waiting.
I shall not fail!
You will fail.
Water. This'll poison.
Okay, that thing is an assassin. Oh, oops. Oh well, so be it.
Army's a waste of time for one.
He's dead.
No! Blederenna! She must die!
Why do all the cool chicks want to kill me in this game? Why?
Their strength combined, the Lyrians and dwarves managed to defeat the Scoia'tael. The guerrillas had weakened the last span of the bridge, turning the crossing into a deadly trap. Had Xavier, who noticed the weakened structure at the last instant, not called out, all would have fallen into the chasm. The Lyrians managed to capture the unit commander. She stood, her head raised high, and when Meve glared at her, she did not avert her eyes.
I was thinking about it. It's the same in real life, so yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, what is?
What is your name, elf?
God damn it, this is cool. I want her in my team. Please join me.
Abayeth met a parst one.
Oh, I think she said something about. My mother.
She said.
Thank you, Reynard. I know well what she said. Kiss my ass. Is that truly the best you can muster?
Yeah, well, I would gladly do that.
I'd rather show you exactly what I can muster. Tell them to unbind me.
You got your opportunity. On the battlefield. Will you not tell me what they call you? Fine. It's all the same to me. I'm more interested to know how you came to be here. Who sent you?
No one. It was my decision to kill you, and thus avenge Eldain. Do you remember him? The elf whom you denied a burial? Whom you left in an open field to rot?
Oops. Are you the wifey?
You've elven blood on your hands.
The blood of the elves of the Moulderwood.
Rayla is not here now, so can you be my next wifey?
I regret the events of the Moulderwood. I did not wish those elves' deaths. Yet they left me no choice.
What choice would you give a murderer who invaded your home?
You know I envy you. To see the world solely as black or white, it must simplify things so. Enough. I've heard all I wish to hear.
But I haven't. Did you fall in your heed, elf, eh? If you want to fight humans, go on and do it. You cannot talk sense to idiots and nay here, damn it. Mahakam is and will be neutral.
You cannot be neutral. To Dwan, you are either their foe or their dog. Mahakam has stood aside, sleeping long enough. That is why we struck it in its very heart, as a call to battle. A call to brethren whom you, Elder, have kept from the world too long.
I have kept him away. I've been bloody right to do so. You want to play at war, you numpties? You want to force the Pontar to flow upstream? Gang right ahead. Good riddance, I say. Gan kill, gan die if you fancy. But God's damn it, leave us alone. Yeah, I should kill you. With my own hands. I should cut your throat, put you out of your misery. That's what you want, innit? To die? To die a stupid death? Well, I'll not grant you that. Nay, nay, I'll lock you in a tower. Sit there 3 centuries, and you just might grow a brain.
Bruva Hoog gazed after the shackled elf as she was led away. Neve expected him to continue fuming, cursing her. But the dwarf stood silent, and his old eyes, half concealed by brows bushy as a forest floor, showed not anger, but the deepest sadness. Dwarven engineers made quick work of repairing the crumbled bridge span.
Hey, we can go across now. Give me more wood. I want to upgrade my stuff. Bleep. Palisade. Its unit gains 1 armor at the start of the battle. Yes, please. Oh, I'm scared that another event might happen and we're gonna lose more wood and... oh god, I'm terrified. I wish we could recruit her. That would be great. Aww. This seemed cool. Did we miss something? Okay. I want this thing here. Damn it.
Look, Mount Carbon. Damn. And I thought Novigrad was big.
Mount Carbon. Wipe your feet, comb your beard, I don't have one. But foreign garb bring not in here. Carbon heart, can ye hear the is someone rapping? What? You're a dwarf, damn it, not a slob. Hoo hoo ha.
So the elves are against us. Against our elder. Treacherous hounds. Truth be told, I supported the Scoia Telefort. No, I wish every last one of them dead. Dead! Long-eared bastards. Raising our own saplings against us in rebellion. Sowing unrest. Violence. In the mountains. So the elves are against us. Against our elder.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
The Lyrians stepped inside Mount Carbon's bowels. Neve rode while looking upwards, admiring the intricately carved ceiling, gilded walls, monumental bas-reliefs carved from basalt. Yet this was no time to admire the sights. Bruva Hoog had summoned her to speak.
I thank you for your invitation, Elder.
My invitation? Choice term, lass. You wangled your way in here. Long I've lived, but ne'er have I seen a wench so stubborn.
With all due respect, do you not feel like a pot conversing with a kettle?
Ha! True enough. Changes of mind didn't come easy to me, but they do come at times. Human wars concern me not at all. For so many they are, who could count them? Near a year goes by without one wanking king invading another's realm. A dog with scabies is less restless. That's why this morning I aimed to send you off with nothing. Mattered not what the clans were saying. Rivia, Schmivia, who gives a sheep's fart? But that was this morn, before that daft wench and her pups attacked. Nilfgaard supports the Scoia'tael, it's common knowledge. Nilfgaard uses them. Well, I'm nae worse, and I choose to use Queen Meve.
Okay, now I feel like a Pokemon.
So what use would you make of me, if I might ask? You've a plan?
Aye, the kind dwarves like best. Simple, but sneaky. Like to give Nilfgaard a warning, you ken. If you're going to rile my dwarves, throw them into the Scoia'tael ranks, you'll regret it, aye? But I'd like to issue the warning without declaring war. All clear to you so far? So, when you march out of Mahakam, you'll find a company of our foot dwarves waiting out with the gate. Officially, volunteers enlisting with you against my will. And you're to put them at the fore next time you face Nilfgaard. Want the Blackclads to break their teeth on our bucklers, get a taste of our axe blades. After that, dare say they'll think twice before they send more Scoia'tael into these hells.
I do not... Thank you, Elder. You restore my hope that I shall have my home back in the end.
Faith can move mountains, aye, but it can't do much about borders. I've watched you close, and must admit you're a plucky lass. That enough for Nilfgaard? Can I be sure?
We will see. We shall know soon.
Ooh. OMG. That's a lot of new cards.
I would like to march at once. So by your leave...
Nay, not granted. At once? What's that mean? Our laws are clear. Guests are to be sent off with a thundering feast. Even the humans.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this.
Bruver, as was Bruver's wont, insisted. So the Queen accepted the invitation, but as was her wont, set a condition. The feast was to last but one night, and not, as was the wont of local custom, an entire week. All clans were to be represented at the feast, save one, of course, the Zigrins, for they had already learned their punishment. The entire clan was banished from Mahakam. An exception was made for one of their number, for Gabor, who was beheaded before the day was done.
Ooh.
When the sun had retired behind the peaks, the underground city came alive with the sound of bugles, bagpipes, and horns. The dwarves emerged out into the central square and danced exuberantly, sparks kicking up from their hobnail boots. The usually crabby Elder-in-Chief Hoog proved a cordial host that evening.
Let's drink, lest our neck shafts grow cobwebs!
Suddenly a messenger arrived. Bruver lifted his copper horn to his ear and listened with furrowed brow.
What's that? Speak up!
When she saw a sour grin on his face, Meve knew the tidings were not good. Yet she did not suspect they pertained to her directly.
Meve, you expecting anyone?
How's that?
Runner says a delegation's arrived at Carbon. Freyliria and Rivia. Got a Nilfgaardian escort.
How dare they? Traitors. Who leads it?
You'd best sit.
Who leads the delegation?
It's your son. Willem, I fear.
Willem.
Mahakam remains neutral as regards all your squabbles. I trust I needn't remind you. So I'll have no scrambling nor shoving, and certainly no bloodshed. Point of fact, I'd prefer it if you...
I wish to speak to him.
That forbid you, but, as I said, never seen a more stubborn wench. Alrighty then, jabber away with him. Just remember, hands to yourself.
Meve spotted banners, a Lyrian eagle upon one surrounded by Nilfgaard's black rags. Her hands became fists, showing how helpless she felt. Then her son and rival, Willem, emerged from behind a row of Imperial footmen.
My. I should apologize. It seems I missed the coronation. Congratulations, my son. Who was it who placed the crown? General Ebdahi?
Count Caldwell.
Ah, yes. Our elder statesman. Why have you come here, of all places? To acquire arms for Nilfgaard?
As my official mission, yes. Yet unofficially, I wish to speak with you. I trust you've had tidings from the field. Edirn turned to ash and dust. Vizimir murdered Redania in chaos. Foltest forced to strike a pact by his vassals betrayed, Henselt the same.
This limerick, will it come to a point?
Why, yes. To the same as this war. Mother, I beg you, you must see it. Nilfgaard's victory is inevitable. Surrender now, and I shall show you mercy. For later it'll be too late.
That little shit.
There will be no later. We shall repel them, drive them south at the points of our pikes.
This we, Mother? Who precisely do you mean? You stand alone.
I prefer to stand alone over standing with Nilfgaard, with the invader, as you do.
Mother, in declaring for the Empire, I saved the lives of thousands of our subjects.
And in so doing, our honor lost.
Folk who had their huts burned down care deeply about our honor. Is that truly your belief? When I was crowned, a fact you deride, though that makes it no less true, I swore the good of my subjects would guide me. And a war we are doomed to lose cannot in any way benefit them.
And slavery can. You know well the Blackclads put peasants in chains, like cattle.
Reprehensible, I agree, but...
And resettlement? Forced labor? Cruel laws that make death the punishment for the slightest offenses? Are those benefits? Well, answer me!
I see I will not sway you, Mother. A shame, though I take comfort in the fact I tried. And now, adieu.
You can't even pronounce it right, dude. You're 15 years old. Fucking Caldwell. He's behind all this.
Oh no. I, not you, will decide when this conversation is over.
Oh, have we anything else to discuss?
Are you perhaps aware that the Nilfgaardians tried to kill me?
What? No, I heard only about an avalanche.
Which tumbled down through no small effort of an Imperial envoy.
Never would I have agreed to such a heinous act.
I believe you.
I'm heartened that, despite all we...
I believe you because I believe the Nilfgaardians wouldn't ever have asked your opinion. Think on it, son. Are you their ally or their tool? Can you ever be sure?
I am the King of Lyria and Rivia. To serve my subjects' best interests, I am prepared to make even the most painful concessions.
That doesn't make you any less naive, though.
Might I leave now? Or is there more?
Naturally. How did you know you would find me here?
I received Nilfgaardian reports to the effect that you've been seen in the pass.
Seriously, he's blushing?
Oh, roses are red and so are your cheeks, my son. As ever when you're caught in a lie. Lyria is 2 weeks' travel hence. Had you received word only once I was here, we'd have been long gone from Mahakam by the time you assembled a force and completed the march. No. You were forewarned of our intended route. It means I've a traitor in my ranks. Another one. Get out of my sight, villain. And pray we only ever face one another on neutral ground.
Meve struggled inside not to turn and gaze once more at her son. He'd changed since they'd last faced each other, grown manlier, and he wore the crown well. The Queen returned to the banquet hall. Her advisors shot her questioning glances, curious what she had discussed with Bruver. But Meve decided to keep the details to herself. One of them wore a Nilfgaardian lead around his neck, Until she knew who, she would have to remain vigilant.
Feasting's done, Reynard. We must consider our next move.
I've thought on it, Your Grace. We've strength enough to hit the foe, but still not the numbers to face him in open battle.
So what do you propose?
This war we cannot win alone, nor even with the dwarves at our side. But if we secure a victory, small yet symbolic, we shall show the other realms of the north all is not yet lost. Thus, I propose we attack behind the front lines, somewhere well clear of any major Imperial force.
Where would you suggest?
I'm considering Angren. To begin with, a thickly wooded marshy land, always helpful in clandestine operations. Secondly, the land strategically important, as it's the chief source of building material for Nilfgaard's fleets.
Je suis must sleep. Oh, adieu, mon ami. Okay, go get some rest, see. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the company. Have a good sleep. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe.
All too little, I fear. Since we require a victory that would be symbolic, we must strike where it shall hurt. And Angren...
Just recently welcomed a new regent, in the person of Count Coldwell. My third argument. Naturally, if your majesty wishes, I'm prepared to present alternatives to this.
No need. We march at dawn.
Niamh had toiled, cajoled, persuaded, and gained the dwarves' support. She left Mahakam strengthened, markedly. Even so, the Queen was in a foul mood. For it was clear a traitor, a viper, nested among the Lyrians. Someone who had conveyed the Queen's plans to her foe. From this moment on, Niamh would need to weigh every word she uttered, even in the presence of her closest associates.
Your Grace, we must put our course forward. Shall we take the western passage into Angren, or...
Not now.
When, then? Dawn approaches, yet we know nothing of where...
I will not repeat myself.
The Queen knew she would learn the traitor's identity in the end. If need be, she would tear the name from the throat of another turncoat, Count Caldwell. Niamh drooled at the prospect of seeing Caldwell in chains, then passing him to the hangman.
Saddle the horses. I shall take the fore.
The time for diplomacy, for preparations and negotiations had gone. Niamh was to attack her foe at last, and she could not wait to do so. At long last, Niamh's force reached Angren's marshy woods. Ever been? No? Count yourselves lucky.
Are you certain we haven't lost our way?
Alas, here there is no way. We continue south, that's all.
South meaning the bottom.
Should you ever venture there, I offer you this advice. Do your utmost to make no noise. Poor soul. His comrades cried out, reached out, but alas, amidst frothing waters they heard bones cracking, the moan of metal bent and crushed.
What the... bloody hell, what was that?
Rather not know, personally.
Hold your positions! Arms at the ready!
It was a glusty war. One of many the Lyrians would encounter along their path. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. At last, Niamh and her force stood upon the Yaruga's bank. To find and punish the traitor Caldwell, they would have to cross the river. Yet the sole bridge nearby was in Nilfgaard's hands.
Your Majesty, some new reports require your attention.
What happened now? Well, okay. Angren partly under Nilfgaardian control. Blackclad troops hold key fortresses and transportation arteries, but little beyond that. Swampy wilds remain uncharted, untamed. Count Caldwell rules Angren on behalf of Emperor. Okay. Command small division at Tuzla Castle, south of swamps. The Guardian troops also supervise log cutting operation, supplying their fleet. Further danger presented by monster attacks. Foul beasts present in Angren's wetlands in numbers far exceeding those found anywhere else. Shit. Letter from Brewer Hoog. Meave, remember, the volunteers for Mahakam aren't to go with victuals, BVs and or brawls. Don't be stingy, I'm paying. Make sure they don't chum around with your other troops more than at the absolute minimum. Keep them segregated. I don't want any of your idiotic human fashions depriving my decent dwarves and infecting the mountains when they get back. P.S. If you fight the black lads with the same mule-headedness you showed me, they're in for a solid beating. Don't give up. And this is the last one. Your Majesty, you surely know already Count Caldwell's been handed control of Angren. Your son Willem seized this chance to assert his independence. When General Ebdahi is absent from the capital, the young prince pushes his own decrees through the Council of Peers. It's not for me to judge whether this all isn't according to some plan of the invaders. Yesterday, emissaries from Temeria and Codwen came to court. I'm afraid they seek to cut a deal with the Nilfgaardians. If Redania joins them, the war will end and the enemy shall triumph. My lady, the North needs a victory. You must know your fight is of the utmost importance. We need you know more than ever before, Captain Tobias.
Oh, thank you for their information. How sweet of you.
Oh god, this is deep. That's what she said. But it looks pretty. It looks pretty and laggy. Did I just spawn in the middle of nowhere in a swamp? Kind of. Okay, this is where I came in, right? There's a chest over there. Cannot go this way. It's so silent. Oh god, Nilfgaard is everywhere.
Hidden among brambles, Meave watched the Nilfgaardian sentries atop the palisade. In full gear, alert in stance, they looked sharp and ready to defend the stronghold.
Blast!
Meave hissed, for she now knew Red Lobenden would not fall by surprise. A siege would be needed, and it would slow her advance. Yet there was naught she could do, as this was her one road to Angren and to Caldwell. Reynard wiped the sweat from his brow, donned his helmet, and dropped his visor with a tap.
On your command, Your Majesty.
Let's kill everyone.
Very well. We mustn't delay. Reynard, our plan of attack. Armoured infantry to lead and take the first salvo upon their breast, scaling ladders to follow. Afterwards...
Masterful. Truly masterful.
Interrupted Gascon.
Yet, despite the mastery, fit to be improved.
How, namely?
Hold back your force. Lie in waiting. I'll take 10 good men and open the gates for you. Wide.
And how do you aim to achieve this?
Asked Reynard.
Knock and claim to be a trinket peddler, I suppose. Or perhaps one of Lebioda's devout disciples.
Must you know every last detail? Where's the fun in that, sir?
There's none in warfare. Never.
Seethed Reynard.
For war is no farce. Your Majesty, he stands no chance. Not the slightest.
None at all, I concur. Yet his eagerness intrigues. Let's see what he can do.
Reynard did not approve of Meave's decision, this was clear. Yet he dared not undermine it. The Queen's blessing now his, Gascon assembled a small force and set off, straight for the stronghold gate.
Lambs to the slaughter,
muttered Reynard, shaking his head.
My Queen, it's not too late. We can always...
Shh! Look.
Already at the gate, Gascon lifted his arm in a gesture of peace, then merrily bantered a bit with the guards. A moment later, the gates jerked into motion.
But how?
No matter. The gate stands open. We must attack!
Meave raced off towards the fortress without even glancing back. She knew well her soldiers would follow.
The guards continued their attempt to close the gate, but Gascon's men quickly disposed of them, thrusting their knives between gaps in the heavy plate. The Lyrians raised their fists in triumph and cheered, but Meve was quick to silence them. The celebration was premature. True, the invaders lost a tactical advantage, but had not yet been defeated. Story battle, okay, it's a normal one. This is gonna be easy. Oh, we have new cards, that's right. You cards. You can go, you can go, you can go. I should remove her from the deck, actually. I'm not using her as much as I was expecting. Card draw. I'll keep you.
Oh! Ha-ha! The strays have come to play!
Do they have a healer? Something's going on. Oh, these are mine! Aren't... wait. Are they? Yep, these are mine. First things first, the beer is important. Welcome back, darlings. Let's just, Could attack the force and buff you.
Should have listened to me old lady.
It's always a good option.
Wise choice.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Let's play some card draw next. Wait, what is this guy doing? Every 2 turns or turn start, destroy a random Nilfgaardian ally. If Meve passes, move to the other side of the battlefield. Ooh, I see. Time for card draw.
Left, right, left, right.
Every time the AI is thinking, there's a tiny bit of lag on this line. The AI is thinking a lot.
Order will triumph! It must triumph!
Wow, what did... What? Ah, okay. By 4. Let's play you first. Oh no. No.
Necessity! Invention's mum!
Move you. Actually, no, wait. you, and you.
Praise be to the great sun!
He's got another one? Are you serious? Fine.
Again and again and again.
Order!
Okay, two options. We either use this guy and buff him up with our ability, which seems like the best choice before we do anything else right now.
We'll be reaping black clad heads.
And attack the 11s. We get more targets with the northern wind in the next round. Also, ooh,
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
here we go. Boom.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Every 2 turns on turn start, move this unit 1 row towards the opponent. Aw. Not ideal.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Let me grab one of those things. The thing is, I can't play anything else right now. That sucks. Oh, jeez.
Your humble servant.
Got any medals? I'll be like a wolf for you.
Oh god, what am I supposed to do? This sucks. Everything is gonna be destroyed. Yeah, I cannot use any of these cards. It's okay. Damn. We have to pass next round. Thing is, if I pass this guy, the Duke of Dogs, Gascon, has to come down here. So I should pass now that I have a free slot for him to jump into. Ew. There we go. AI, please, it's not that hard. Just play a fucking card. Just one card. That's all I'm asking. Please?
Like this. Got sand aplenty.
One red Lobington for you, my lady. Compliments of the house.
Thank you.
Gascon seemed a fiend as he fought his way to the keep, then single-handedly killed the commander. Suddenly leaderless, the Nilfgaardians laid down their arms.
My, Gascon. Colour me surprised.
Pleasantly so, I trust.
Don't fish for compliments, it doesn't suit you. Besides, you know you deserve both medal and title.
I shall hold you to it, my queen.
In due course. But I must know how. What ruse persuaded the Nilfgaardians to open the gate?
Come, my delightful charms, no ruse.
Oh, she's suspecting him as one of the traitors. I see what you did there, Maeve. Nice one.
Ah, I see. Not one to share secrets.
Unremarkable, as I see it. I'd hold my tongue too, were my conscience thus burdened.
You know, the only one that I haven't been suspecting all this time is Reynard. Maybe I should be. I don't know. I mean, anything is possible. Are his eyes twitching? What's going on here?
I've done naught to hide my shameful past, friend. I was a brigand, indeed, yet...
Do not dare take me for a fool. You know of what I speak.
Yet I don't. Reynard, what is this? What the devils is with you?
Your Grace, in Mahakam, the Nilfgaardian letter we managed to intercept. Consider your offer accepted. Direct Maeve and her force to the agreed site. We await their arrival. Your reward shall be as agreed. 'Twas Gascon who told us Caldwell had received Angren to rule. 'Twas Gascon who suggested we ride for Lobington.
How do we know all this?
Here, the Blackclads willingly opened the gate, for they expected him to deliver a prisoner. You!
Yeah, but he didn't deliver me exactly. And he actually helped me kill them, so... Impossibile.
I don't believe this. No, it cannot be.
Deny it, Gascon. Go on. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh no.
Do you require any more proof, Your Grace? What do they promise you? Amnesty? Coin in heaps?
Both. I knew Nilfgaard wouldn't parley with me as a matter of course. To be treated seriously, I needed something they valued. A stroke of luck, it was, the chance to free you from Caldwell's grip. 'Twas in Edern that we first spoke. Then came to an understanding after Rosberg's fall.
Why do I still live then? Why not snatch me under Knight's mantle, drag me to Red Lobington in chains?
Maeve, I sought to sell you out, I did, and aimed to gain by it. Yet in Edern, you earned my respect. In Mahakam, my admiration.
Aww.
I swore then I wouldn't follow the terms of the accord I'd made. Instead, I'd let you into the fort and make damn sure the Commandant couldn't reveal the truth. Alas, seems I underestimated Reynard.
Flattery will get you knout. You, sir, are a traitor.
Ah, please, friend. You appear to me a pot that calls the kettle black.
Huh. What did he do?
Reynard? What does he mean?
I've no notion, your grace. Not the slightest.
Truly? Ha! And I had you pegged for a man of honor. Come now, Reynard. Who sent secret missives to Willem? Go on, you really should tell your queen.
I knew it.
What? Reynard?
His Highness guest chambers in Mahakam. One of my lads snuck in. Found a letter bearing the signature of one Reynard Odo.
Reynard, I beg you. Say it's not so. Tell me it's a filthy lie.
Your grace. I'd hoped His Highness and you would reconcile. To see son stand against mother rent my heart. I wish to help.
Behind my back?
Your Majesty, I sought merely to push the youth to see reason, to open his eyes.
So say you now. Yet I can't know what was in the letters. I can't know what pacts you made. And alas, I can no longer take you at your word.
I'm not alone in having deceived. Yet I am in repairing my wrong.
Meve felt a tempest rise inside her. Yet she could not release it lest it cloud her view. She would solve the problem, strike it from her mind, and resume her journey at once.
The thing is, Reynard has been following me for years, as he did with my husband. Also, I'm more suspicious about what Reynard did. I don't know why, but I trust Gascon at this point. I'm gonna give him... I'm gonna give them a second chance. Both of them.
Drawn and quartered I should have you both. Yet in truth, I cannot do without your aid. Now more than ever. 'Tis the one reason I show mercy and forgive.
Your grace, perhaps made with doubt, but 'tis the right decision. I shall prove it. Thank you.
Reynard and I rarely see eye to eye, but under the circumstances, I second his every word.
Oh, shut your damn traps! And I believe you're needed in the wagon train. Now!
The Queen's wish was clear and fierce. Gascon and Reynard slid off, leaving Meve to her thoughts. From the palisade's rampart, Meve gazed out over the marshlands across the Iruga. The Queen sighed deeply. She expected great challenges in Angren. She had also expected, even hoped, to find the one traitor in her midst. But two, and both her close aides-de-camp. She felt a weight upon her heart now.
Blast it all.
She muttered.
Not the first dagger I've taken in the back. Likely not the last either. Yet to pity my lot will help not at all.
From the captive Nilfgaardians, Meve learned Caldwell was at Tuzla Castle, in Angren's very heart. A small detachment would remain at Red Lobindon, while the Queen with the rest of her force set off to face the treacherous Count.
Mom, I must speak to you when you find a free moment.
Okay, Mom. I need to take a break. It's coffee time, breakfast time. I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I'll be back in about 30 minutes or so We have some Dragonades to play. We're still in the deep roads. They are very deep. And there's weird raptor worm things lurking about. So yeah, we have to deal with those. So I'll be back in 30 minutes tops. I'll see you then. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the company and thank you for watching. I'll see you all later. Have fun whatever you do. Bye-bye.